peachy tangerine shirt, which looks lovely. That was very good. Well done. Good lad.
After lunch.
After lunch.
Right after me.
Yes.
I checked them earlier.
Yes. It was yesterday.
Same as yesterday. Yeah.
I didn't get to see the whole ride, but I was looking through the window. He has some really nice moments. It's about him.
He is nice. He's teaching me a lot. He's got a lot of ability, a lot more than the horses I've been riding.
Yeah. Yeah. Like a schoolmaster almost. Him and Eric both are getting. Well, I don't watch King very often, but there's really lovely. Yeah. She's so dedicated.
Very disciplined and methodical too.
Yeah. Which is the sport, isn't it?
Yeah. Go. I know what we're doing. I want to go now.
That's what it is now. What did he say about the baby? Did he see it?
My baby?
No.
Yeah, he like.
You did, eh?
Yeah. They were talking about that. There's a technique that they go for.
Good. Just go large in that walk, nice and relaxed
Shoulder, joint.
on that medium length rein,
Yeah, so they.
being tactile and using your voice when you
Okay.
might feel it's necessary.
Yes.
Someone
And then just long diagonal KXM, and just thinking a little bit on the upper body, almost a fraction behind the vertical, just by lifting the rib cage when you breathe in and lift the diaphragm, so that the two seat bones are not pushing backwards, not closing the seat and tucking the spine underneath you, the end of your spine, but just so it's nice and straight, back of the head, back of the shoulder, back of the seat, with that little gap between a plank in the small of the back area. That looks good. And again, think of the bag hanging down from your elbow, making your shoulders stay down, and then the wide cummerbund round the waist so that there's no crinkles in the shirt. And then when you get down by the yellow pole, just turn across after the yellow pole to the yellow pole on the other side, ready for a half turn on the forehand to the left, but keeping the walk rhythm, shortening a little bit the stride as you approach the turning point, left leg back, stretching your groin like going under a limbo bar, keep the walk, good, well done, and remember at the end of the turn, thinking leg yield towards the mirror at C, and now trying to do it with the counter flexion, so bending a little bit right, not tipping forward, slowly open that left leg, play a little bit, walk, slowly walk, well done, well done, well done, you're getting the little bit change of the bend there, steady, Just needs to be a little bit more submissive, but that'll come. Good, good. Not tipping, not tipping. And go the other side of the pole now, and then do a half turn on the forehand to the right, just the normal half turn. Walking on, try to keep the walk rhythm, so not halting at the end, slowly, bending right leg, walking, just think of the leg yield at the end once more. So just as you're finishing the turn, think leg yield left towards C. Walk, leg yield, well done. Now the difficult bit, the counter flexion to the left, keeping the body back. Play left, thinking half pass, walking, half pass a little, yes, well done, once again. Good, steady, bending a little left, right leg ready, stepping forward, little click of the tongue, good, think half pass and go straight, well done. And when you get to the wall, turn left, a normal turn left, and then from C marker, cut across the corner to the pink square by the mirror, and down the long side, counter shoulder in a leg yield manner, so he's just slightly crossing the front and the back legs. That's it, just slightly looking right. And now keep going sideways and make him look a little bit left into head to wall. So the start towards an ultimate travers, playing with that left rein into the wither. Good. Now come down the center line before the center pole. Think a little shoulder in right, and now a long leg yield down to Henry. Slowly. Good. Keep going. Good. Aim for the corner after Henry and try to bend a little bit left into half pass, turning the wrist of the left hand, bringing it to the withers or even a little over the withers, and then turn the wrist, release it, turn it, release it, don't lock it. Now the in and out twice, so keeping him looking left, just a few steps leg yield away from the side, slowly. Turn back towards Bertie, turn, half pass, slowly. And leg yield again, away, bending him left. Turn back again, and half pass, still looking left, slowly. Well done. Now go large. Now cut the corner across to the pink square. And now bend him left leg back, counter shoulder in as a leg yield, keeping the right leg on his body. Watching the mirror at the end, and now turning that right wrist, try and make his head look a little bit right while still crossing the front and back, bending your body over a little to the right and pressing down on the right stirrup, and straighten and scratch, and down the center line before C, flex him a little left, and now leg yield a nice long one down here to Katie. Good. And now see if we can just turn his head a little bit to the right, aiming for the corner by the blue ice box. Good. That's better. Good. Very good. Good boy. Good. And a scratch. And now on the next long side, the in and out twice. So again, turn your wrist so the palm comes up and then release it. Leg yield away from the side. Turn him back towards the side and half pass. Good. And once again, leg yield away. Good, and back again. That's it. Very good. And now this time, on the long side, same configuration, but only doing it once in and once back. So coming further in, bending right and leg yield towards the middle, towards X, slowly. Slowly, keep coming, good. A little more forwards, down the school, forward. Now small circle right, out to the letter E for Edward. Not tipping forward, body back a little. And try to finish your circle exactly where you started it. Turn him momentarily towards K, turn, half pass. And then ride him a little forward towards the corner and the ice box. Very good, very good, good. And now change the rein into the corner. Just walk across to F, close to the cone, and then round the cone to the right, left leg back, round tightly, tightly left leg, that's it, straight. And now making him look a little bit left and leg yield to X. So this time it's on the left bend, going slowly towards X. Good, keep going. Good. Now small circle left to E. Contra body movement in the waist. Just keep your head a little bit back. Tilt the head slightly back. As you finish the circle, turn towards the letter H, turn, half pass, slowly, watching the various mirrors. And now ride him a little forward in the half pass to the corner, check more right rein, right leg. And then change into the corner, walk across to M, this side of the cone, and round the cone really tightly, right leg back, slowly, right leg. Good, good. So now going large, and when you get down this end, onto our 20-meter circle at C. So cutting the corner to your pink square tangent point on the gilded mirror, and then as you approach X, pushing him out a little bit, and then when you're ready, into working trot on our circle. Good. And try to feel that the connection to his mouth goes right back to the elbow. So from the elbow, the tension on the rein, like a strong piece of elastic, comes stronger or lighter, but doesn't ever go into a slack, flopping form. And the wrist stays straight, and the hand tries to stay closed with our little bird in the hand. And then the tray of glasses, so the hands are level. That's it. Good. So next time round, that looks nice. Inside the trotting poles and in from the long side. That's very good. Yeah, that's very nice. And just remind yourself, move your jaw a little bit, make a little saliva in your mouth, move your neck a little, imagining the choker collar is a little tight, or the stop inside the poles again, and then loosen each shoulder and over the poles. Think of the shopping bag, keep the connection to the elbow. Very good, very good. He stretched a little, well done. Inside the poles. Good, over the poles. Breathe in through your nose and then just blow out an imaginary candle. Push him out a little bit, play. Good boy. And now back on the big circle, so right out to your two tangent pink squares. And then when you get to X this time, do a 10-meter circle. So instead of coming inside the poles, come between the cones in front of the poles. So turn now tighter through the cones, back towards X, and back on the big circle at this end. Good. So now the same thing again, and then after the 10-meter circle, go straight towards the letter E, and then change to the circle at the C end. So 10-meter one, look for the blue squares. Good. Straight towards B. Turn now. Back on the big circle. Good. Cut the corner. C marker. Good. Good. As you approach X, push him out a little bit more, and then at X, change back to the circle at this end. Good. That's it. And now the same thing again, the 10-meter circle, straight towards the letter E, sitting, and then the strike off into right lead canter. So small circle now. No, 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 nay, nay, and thrice nay, just as you did, my little treasure. Thank you. Now sitting. Now first straight towards E, turn and away canter. Good. Big circle. Now in the canter, breathe in and feel the diaphragm lifts up the ribs. Small circle. When you, finish the small circle and then do the small circle left again. Circle left. Good. Through the X, sitting straight towards E. Turn, canter. Now keep the canter on that circle. Breathe in. Lift the diaphragm and ribs. Try to just puff the chest a little out, but flatten the shoulder blades. Arch the back a little bit and push the buckle of your belt forwards with each stride. Push, push, so the seat glides forward inside the riding breeches. Head a little bit back. That's it, that's it. Into the wall by the stables. Trot. Rise, cut the corner. Very good. Good to transition down. Well done. So you're now on your big circle normally. And when you get to Charlie, that looks good. No. Little bit submission. And now go large into the corner. Straight down the long side. Think shoulder 4 to the right. A very slight feeling of shoulder in. Very slight. And starting here at A, 20-meter circle. Looking for our tangent points. Good. Elbows, wide cummerbund. Circle inside the poles, turn a little tighter. Keep the hands nice and upright, not in a position you would strangle somebody. Now over the poles, that's good there. When he goes that little bit deeper, like on a Pessoa. Inside the poles again, just a little slower the tempi. for the tempo. Good. Poles again. This time just try and go a little bit more for the middle, just a little bit wide apart the poles, just a shade. Play, play. Well ridden. Good. Now the 10-meter circle to the right. Now through the cones. Turn. And then staying in trot straight to Bertie. Turn left now. Big circle in trot. Cut the corners. Good. Think a little bit more left shoulder in as you go round on the circle. Through X. Straight for a moment to Bertie and then back to the big circle this end. Change. Good. Big circle. Good. So now again when you get to X, the 10-meter circle through the cones, looking for the blue squares each side of the center line. Just as you finish the circle, sit straight towards B, turning left into canter, gallop. Good. Cut the corner. And now try and get that position back again, the breathing in, the chest pushed out a little, but the feeling of the back slightly arched and flat the shoulder blades and the buckle of the belt pushing forward. Open a little in the groin as though you're under a limbo bar. Feel that your feet are meeting underneath his tummy, making his tummy come up. So the withers come up, he jumps up over the skipping rope. Good, good. Into the wall now and trot on the big circle.